Hi guys, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking up a storm. Well, maybe not a storm, but one dish. It's not really a storm. I'm going to be cooking a quinoa and butternut squash side dish. I made this for Thanksgiving, last Thanksgiving, and it was a hit. Everyone loved it, and including myself, and I've been dying to make it again. I have this package of butternut squash, carrots, and leeks. Got some cinnamon, paprika, and cayenne pepper. And I have some red quinoa, but not enough, so I'm going to top it up with this golden and black quinoa. Some baby arugula, and halved pecans. So let's go ahead and open up this quinoa. I'll need about a cup, so I'm going to top up what I have. That looks about right. You can use any combination, black quinoa, red quinoa, or golden, or mix like I have. Now this package is great when you want to do a quick prep. I didn't want to cut up a whole onion or squash, so I'm going to separate the carrots and squash from the leeks, and let's speed this up because this will take forever. Add whatever oil you like, some cinnamon, about that much, paprika, about that much, cayenne pepper. I don't like a lot of heat, so I'll just add a bit, mix it up, and transfer to a baking sheet. Now here's where you can see if you've added in enough spices, and it doesn't look like I did. I'm going to add a little bit more cinnamon, just so I can see it on the pan. That looks good, so let's walk over to the oven. I have the oven preheated to 350. Pop that in and set the timer for 30 minutes. Wash your quinoa. It's just like rice, no different. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, so I'm going to add 2 cups of water, or you can use vegetable stock or water, salt and pepper, or a bouillon cube. And I like to reserve a little bit of extra water by the stove. Wash your leeks. They're very sandy, so you'll want to separate the rings as I'm doing here. Let the sediment go down to the bottom. A handful or 2 of arugula. Give those a rinse. So I've already added in my salt and pepper. And that's what it looks like. About 15 minutes, take the squash out and give it a stir. Do a fork test. They will need to go back in. Once all the water has been absorbed from the quinoa, you can give it a mix. And like I said, I like it a little bit softer, so I'm going to add in a splash or 2 of water. Give it another stir. Turn the oven off. Pop a lid on and set aside. After 30 minutes, the squash should be done. It smells so good when you first take it out of the oven. With that cinnamon on it, Do a fork test, pop one in your mouth. If you're European, you probably have a Corningware. If you don't, just use any regular pot. I have a bit of oil in there, and we're going to fry up the leeks. Leeks are a nice mild onion. They're great in just about anything. Okay, so now let's assemble everything together. Just give me a fork and I can eat it just like that. And I'm going to dump all of the quinoa in. Add in your arugula, just to your eye, however much you think will look good. It's a nice break when you're eating the quinoa. It breaks up the density when you're eating it, and it looks great too. I'm gonna add in a handful or a little bit more, and my halved pecans. I like the nice crunch. So pretty, so good. Yum. Okay guys, that was it. I hope you enjoy it. I'll leave all the ingredients and measurements below, what I can remember. It is Sunday afternoon. I'm gonna go have a quick workout and I can't wait to come back home and have my quinoa and butternut squash side dish. It's so yummy. You definitely should try it. Leave me a comment below if you try it, okay? Have a great family day long weekend, everyone.